Coronation Street love rat Imran Habeeb could be set to turn into a killer in upcoming scenes on the ITV soap as he relishes getting his hands on his baby Abi Franklin could be carrying over the next few months. Imran, played by Charlie D'Amelio, has been trying to get his life back on track since betraying his partner, Toya Battersby, Georgia Taylor, last year on Coronation Street. Although she knows her other half cheated on her, she doesn't realize it was with Abi, Sally Carmen, following the fallout of her son Seb Franklin's, Harry Vizinoni, murder trial. Kevin Webster, Michael Lavelle, also has no idea his now-wife cheated on him in the lead-up to their wedding, but the secrets could come rising to the surface this year as executive producer of the ITV soap Ian McLeod has teased an almighty storyline for the two couples in 2022. But could the climax of the explosive plot see Imran turn into a killer as he desperately wants to be a father to his baby? It was revealed during Monday's episode Abi was not pregnant as she told Imran he had nothing to worry about following their one-night stand. With this in mind, he has wanted to put the whole ordeal behind him and move on with his life, hoping to become a better partner to Toya and an incredible foster father as they can't have a child of their own. Though, it is possible Abi could have lied to her secret lover to ensure he wouldn't meddle with her relationship and she would deal with the pregnancy herself. Having lost her son last year, she could see this baby as a second chance of motherhood and she could tell Kevin the child is his. However, once the rest of the residents of the Cobbles learn about the couple's news, it wouldn't take long for Imran to put the pieces of the jigsaw together. The lawyer could confront Abi about lying to him, to which she could tell him he is not the father because he didn't want his sordid secret to be exposed. Therefore, she would explain he hasn't got a say in how she raises the baby and they will have the perfect father in Kevin. Dwelling on the thought of his own flesh and blood growing up in Weatherfield having no idea who their birth father is could break Imran. Knowing he needs to be truthful, he could tell Toya everything, which in turn would lead Kevin to find out about the infant's paternity. With the relationships destroyed, it would be a battle between Imran and Abi as to who is deemed the better parent and who could give the child a better life. Being the legal he is, Imran would begin to build a case against Abi to ensure she is made out to be the worst parent in the world. However, the mother of four would know she has no means of painting the lawyer in a bad light and could make plans to leave the Cobbles. With her back pushed up against a wall, she could prepare to flee, but at the very last second, Imran could put her plans to a stop. As it seems her mind can't be changed, Abi could be murdered in cold blood as the lawyer strikes her down to ensure he gets the baby. No one would witness the murder and it would just be a case of getting rid of the mechanic's body so the residents of the Cobbles would believe she fled but left the baby in its father's care. Known for being a notorious liar, Toya could be suspicious about how Imran got his hands on the baby, but will she realize he is a killer? Speaking to Express.co.uk and other publications, executive producer Ian teased a number of twists and turns in this storyline. Ian said, "It will force Imran to maybe do some things which will ultimately cause him to have a long, hard look in the mirror and question whether he's the decent guy that he's always felt he was. He's forced to go to the dark side, you might say," he added. So could this be a hint Imran would resort to murder to get what he believes is rightly his? The executive producer continued, "The story coming up has got massive secrets in the middle of it all, which is some of the best stuff that we do. I think the way the ticking time bomb goes off in this story, which won't be for many months into the new year, is entirely surprising," Ian remarked. "We've just finished storylining it and it's big and shocking. I think it's probably the last thing you imagine will happen at the end of all this. It starts off quite small and domestic, focusing on secrets and romantic intrigue, but it just turns into this gobsmacking cataclysm. It is not the huge, cinematic type of thing we saw in Super Soap Week. It's a bit more intimate, but it's just the shock of it. I think we'll just make people fall off their chairs," he explained. So could this storyline really see Abi make a deadly departure from the show? The actress who plays Abi, Sally, also spoke at the beginning of the year about the mechanic is feeling about being a mother again. Sally explained. To be honest, on some levels it is something she wants more than anything. But this is all wrong. It is a reminder that when she makes a mistake she never gets away with it. What she and Imran did was wrong and unforgivable, but they thought that it had been buried and now this happens. I love it when I get the scripts and they throw something else at Abi. She can't believe she may be pregnant with Imran's baby. It is unreal, it jeopardizes everything that she is now working for. It reminds her that she has lost 3 children already. She doesn't know if she is even capable of bringing up a child, or would be allowed to bring up a child. What would it mean for her marriage? It is a total disaster.